Is it time to buy or sell Nike stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Nike. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 4th of April, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get a free price prediction and deep analysis for anyone among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 20th of March, 2025, our system has ranked Nike as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -3.64. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced a loss of 20.33%. This equates to an average loss of 1.69% per day since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock is currently situated at the lower end of a very broad and declining trend in the short term, which often presents a favorable buying opportunity. However, if the lower trend floor at $55.46 is breached, it will initially indicate a stronger rate of decline. The present 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of 8.22% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from -11.08% to +25.83%. When we examine the longer term, our 12-month analysis predicts a projected change of -21.50%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance might fluctuate between -23.91% and +9.68% over the coming year. In current terms, this would position the future price between $43.56 and $62.79. Our latest daily update for Nike includes the headline, "Significant fluctuations in Nike stock price on Friday, moving 12.8% between high and low." The Nike stock price increased by 3% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 4th of April, 2025, rising from $55.58 to $57.25. During this trading day, the stock experienced a fluctuation of 12.8%, ranging from a low of $52.50 to a high of $59.22. The price has shown volatility during this period, resulting in a loss of 15.73% over the last 2 weeks. The trading volume decreased on the last day by 676,000 shares, with a total of 68 million shares bought and sold, amounting to approximately $3.87 billion. It is important to note that decreasing volume alongside rising prices can indicate divergence, potentially serving as an early warning of changes in the coming days. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $98.4, while the lowest price was $52.50. Currently, the price stands at 41.61%, or $40.79, below the 52-week high, and 68.03%, or $121.85, below the all-time high recorded on the 5th of November, 2021, when the price reached $179.10. Nike has experienced a significant rebound recently after turbulent trading caused by newly announced tariffs by the Trump administration. Earlier this week, Nike shares dropped by 15%, hitting a 6-year low due to fears of escalating global tariffs. As of today, however, the stock is recovering, rising approximately 5% following remarks about potential negotiations with Vietnam aimed at reducing tariffs. Vietnam, as the United States' 8th largest economy, is overwhelming. Largest trading partner, has become a focal point for companies like Nike as they navigate these economic challenges. The sentiment in the market reflects optimism about these negotiations, which could stabilize costs and ensure smoother supply chain operations for Nike. Moreover, notable investors like Bryn Talkington have expressed confidence in Nike by purchasing shares amid this volatility, signaling that the stock could be viewed as a strategic long-term investment. The short-term fluctuations driven by macroeconomic policy changes suggest volatility will remain a key factor. However, if negotiations yield positive results, Nike stock could strengthen further. In the long run, the company's ability to adapt its supply chain in response to tariffs and geopolitical developments will be crucial. If successful, Nike could regain momentum, particularly with continued consumer interest in its products and potential cost savings from improved trade relations. Analyst ratings. On Monday, February 3, 2025, it was reported that BMO Capital assigned NKE an outperform rating with a hold action. On Friday, January 10, 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned NKE an overweight rating with an upgrade action. On Wednesday, January 8, 2025, it was reported that RBC Capital assigned NKE a sector perform rating with a hold action. On Monday, October 14, 2024, it was reported that Bernstein assigned NKE an outperform rating with a hold action. On Friday, October 11, 2024, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned NKE a neutral rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Nike stock a general neutral rating. They consider the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio also as strong sell. Regarding return on investment, the analysts rate the stock as strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Nike. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Thursday, the 3rd of April 2025, and so far, it has risen 3%. Further increases are indicated until a new top pivot has been established. However, volume decreased during the last trading day despite rising prices, indicating a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. The stock warrants close monitoring. Some negative signals have also been issued, which may impact short-term developments. Nike stock currently reflects sell signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, painting a more pessimistic outlook. Additionally, there is a general sell signal based on the relationship between these two averages, where the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average. During upward corrections, resistance is expected at levels of $62.16 and $72.48. A breakout above either of these levels will generate buy signals. Furthermore, there is presently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, buy signal 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 10 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 4 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal 20 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 18 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal 21 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal 21 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 10 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Nike. Nike finds support from accumulated volume at $55.58. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. The stock exhibits significant movement throughout the day, indicating volatility, and with a considerable prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is considered high risk. Over the last day, the stock experienced a movement of $6.72 between its high and low, equating to 12.8%. In the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 5.14%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Nike, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is expected on the 26th of June, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 11 cents. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Nike. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Nike is at $67.39. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Nike encounters its first support level at $55.58. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Nike from various analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's explore some recent insider trades. On the 14th of February, 2025, Mark G. Parker conducted an insider purchase of 110,000 shares of Class B common stock. On the same day, Mark G. Parker also executed an insider sale of 11,295 shares of Class B common stock. Additionally, on the 14th of February, 2025, he sold another 110,000 shares of Class B common stock. Furthermore, on the 14th of February, 2025, he sold 110,000 shares of non-qualified stock options, which are rights to buy. On the 13th of February, 2025, Robert Leinwand sold 4,506 shares of Class B common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined the insider power to be positive with a ratio of 6.149. In total, insiders acquired 9,241,630 shares and sold 8,206,802 shares in the last 100 trades. We currently hold a negative evaluation for this stock, and a stop loss has not been established. Is Nike stock a good buy? Nike currently displays several negative indicators and is situated within a broad and declining trend. As a result, we anticipate it will continue to perform weakly over the coming days or weeks. Therefore, our evaluation of this stock remains negative. We have revised our analysis conclusion for this stock from a strong sell to a sell candidate. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 7th of April, we expect Nike to open lower by 93 cents, starting at $56.32. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decisions on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree and take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Also, remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.